Welcome everybody to the first ever weekend roundup for WWE 2K18. I'm Kevin Ion and I cannot wait to get things underway. Last week I was unable to kind of do the roundup, but I'm going to merge these 2 weeks together and wow, what an awesome 2 weeks it's been for WWE fans. Just beautiful screenshots, great wrestlers. And I'm going to start off by naming, you're going to have screenshots in the background. I'm going to go over them, but first I just have them going back and forth. And then we have some entrances that some of you guys may or may not have seen yet. But, like I said, we're going to get things underway and we're going to name off the first 47 that were announced last week. And then the second batch of 37 that they named this week. Or was it 35? I believe it was 35, 37, I want to say. But let's say we have Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin, Kalisto, Akira Tozawa, Sin Cara, Hideo Itami, EY, Eric Young making his debut. Cannot wait to play as EY. Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja. Cannot wait to play as him either. We have Bushwhacker Butch and Luke, Connor, Victor, Cesaro, and Sheamus. You're going to see a great screenshot of those two. They look amazing this year as Cesaro or Cesaro. I don't even know what they're calling themselves. The Bar now? Who knows? Then you have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson with a great, phenomenal entrance. You're going to see it's a lot more dynamic. Looks a little better than last year's. I loved last year's, but this year's is just it's gonna look, so sweet. And then, a little too sweet, I should say. You got Nikki Cross making her debut too, Sanity, with a phenomenal entrance. I just cannot wait to get my hands on Sanity. It is going to be amazing. Alundra Blaze is making her re-debut. Emma, Lita, Summer Rae, Paige, which I'm surprised she's still in the game, but I'm guessing that whole backstage shenanigans, who knows. Nikki and Brie Bella, British Bulldog, Buddy Roberts, Big Boss Man, DDP, Mark Henry, Bam Bam Bigelow, once again making his way back into the game, Bret Hart, Dusty Rhodes, The Undertaker, Big Show, Andre the Giant, Kane, Diesel, and Kevin Nash. So I don't know if these are two different people, but who knows? Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, hopefully still has the Wyatt family, Sawyer Fulton, Alexander Wolf, Killian Dane, Braun Strowman, and Goldust. Those are the first 47 that were announced. And excuse the noise in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but for some reason they're deciding to cut the tree now. Who knows? Big name that I was surprised to see was Sawyer Fulton, as he was released from Sanity, which was surprising. And then they brought in Killian Dane, which so far has been the best thing they could have done, because Killian Dane just fits Sanity so well. And like I said, you guys will see a great entrance video of Sanity, and we'll talk about it afterwards. But before we do that, we have the next 35 or 37. I cannot count, I guess. Well, let me see. I gotta count them right now, you know. Oh, let's. I don't know, you know. Let's add these by numbered, and we'll see how many there were. And there is 37, so I was right. See, always double guessing myself. So we have Goldberg making his next re-debut. I want to say he was in last year's, and it was phenomenal play as Goldberg, and I cannot wait to play him as next year. Big things in store for Goldberg. We have Earthquake, Jim the Anvil Neidhart making his return, Larry Zbyszko, Brutus Beefcake, I do not know why I cannot say his name, Greg Valentine, the Rated R Superstar Edge making another inductee, Godfather, Eddie Guerrero, Daniel Bryan, Maurice, which I was surprised, not really, but really, hopefully we could play out as her. But I'm not surprised that she's in the game, because her and The Miz, just phenomenal work those two have been having. But I have a great entrance video of them. I cannot wait to show you guys. We have up next Naomi. As you guys see in the pictures, she's feeling the glow this year. Shasta Banks, Bailey, Ivory, Natalia, Mickie James making a re-debut, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Ember Moon, which I was surprised and cannot wait to see her in the game. Just the entrance alone just blew my mind. Like I said, when I show you guys cannot, woo! The hype is real. Kevin Von Erich, the Von Erichs back in here. The Usos are back and looking fresher than ever when we get to their little pictures. Woo! 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 That's all I can say. And then we got Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, the Hype Bros. Shinsuke Nakamura looking better. I didn't know if it was going to be possible, but looking, beautiful. AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, the glorious Bobby Roode, and when I show you his entrance, beautiful. It is just simply glorious. The Miz, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Triple H, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, and John Cena. But like I said, you've had all these screenshots in the background, and like I said, we're gonna talk about them. Cannot wait to show you guys them. First of all, we have Jinder Mahal, the WWE champion, the Maharaja, making his re-debut in a WWE game, and can I say, this man looks juiced, looks phenomenal. Cannot wait to play as Jinder. Just whoo! Like I said, the hype is real. And then you have Dolph Ziggler wearing his United States champion, not champion, United States trunks, the silver ones. Like I said, everybody just looking even better, showing the head scans, just looking phenomenal. Cannot wait to see AJ. But like I said, Dolph Ziggler looking great. And then we have Akira Tozawa. Actually, I'm digging it. I like how his stomach isn't like a ripped six-pack, because that's not what Tozawa has. And it's very detailed. And I like how he has a mouth guard. Hopefully we can start adding mouth guards, because I've always wanted to do that. But Tozawa looks great. Then we have Cesaro and Sheamus. Don't have the whole bar gimmick yet, but I like, as you can see in the background, hopefully I can zoom in, you can see the KT tape on Cesaro's, like pectoral region, and it is looking crisp. I like the look of these two. Sheamus with the full beard instead of the little gimmick thing he had for a while. I'm liking that. Both wearing their shirts. I wish that they would have the kilts maybe, because it was just, and the jackets, it just added to them. Hopefully they have the little Dragon Ball Z entrance. Who knows? But I gotta say, those Raw Tag Team titles are looking tight. They're looking tight, and I like them. They're looking great. And then we have the Club, which like I said, these are last week's, but the Club is looking great. Carl Anderson is rocking the tights. I like the shirt, the whole little bit of rip, the little details of these guys. I love the way that everything's coming along so far. Gallows, it just looks great. Like I said, 2K really outdoing themselves from last year with the new system. And then we have another picture of Gallows and Anderson. Like I said, looking at the details, looking at the crowd. The crowd looks great. You can kind of see the Raw background. It looks great. These guys look great. A little too sweet from Luke Gallows. And then now we have Bray Wyatt. Wyatt is looking great. I cannot wait to see more detailed of Wyatt. The jacket just looks great on him. I love the ominous feel of Wyatt. Every year just seems to pick it up more. Cannot wait to see Wyatt in action. Then, like I said, we have the debuting Sanity. just woo, woo, sanity, woo, looking phenomenal. Woo, cannot wait to play as them. Just ooh, looking great. As you can see right here, Nikki Cross, a better picture of them. Just look at the detail of these guys. Cannot wait to play as Sanity. Ooh. And then we have Baron Corbin. Corbin looking nice. I like the vest and the pants. Actually, I would rather have this attire than that gray weird attire. I didn't like it. This attire looks great. I just do not like how Baron Corbin keeps the shirt on. I'm just not a fan of the shirt. I don't know. Maybe they could add a beanie to Corbin. I don't know. Just, I love it. Looking great. And then next up we have this week's screenshots. And this week's screenshots, whew, as you started up, we started off with Shinsuke Nakamura in his red and black attire, looking phenomenal like always. Just ooh, cannot wait to get my hands on Shinsuke. Liked him this year. Hopefully I'm gonna love him next. And then you have Ember Moon. Ember Moon, as you will see in her entrance video, just looks great. Ember Moon making an impact. Just, I cannot wait to get my hands on the Eclipse. Looks phenomenal. You already know everybody's gonna have the Eclipse as their finisher online. But Ember Moon making her debut. And then you have the picture of Paul Heyman with Brock Lesnar. Lesnar looking great with that WWE Universal Championship around his waist. It's making its debut. Cannot wait to put that in the game. Looks great. Heyman looks better. Brock kind of looked a little off when you first look at him. I like the hairline. Everything looks better. Can't fight it. But you want to talk about looking better. Whew! Whew! The A-lister, The Miz and Maurice, they are looking too sweet. They are looking phenomenal this year. Hopefully, like I said, we get to play as both of them. But if Maurice is just a side gimmick, I do not mind it. I love their entrance as we are going to look into it. They look great this year. And like I said, I have huge things for The Miz for Universe Mode. Just cannot wait to get my hands on those two. And as you can see, the Intercontinental Championship looks amazing. As you will see in the entrance, just beautiful. I love it. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. But next off, we have the Usos. And they are wearing their day one-ish jackets. And woo! I was surprised to see that. Because technically the day one-ish jackets are not WWE at that time. They were not WWE branded. And I'm surprised they're in the game. But I'm loving it. Hopefully we get that new music of the Usos. I've honestly, to be real, have been digging the Usos since they started this whole new gimmick with the Uso Penitentiary and everything. They have been able to fly like no other. And hopefully the WWE continues to let them fly because they are looking great. And that match at SummerSlam with the New Day was just, whew, I don't even know how to say it, just wow. And then you have Asuka. Asuka looking phenomenal. Like if you put her in this year and last year, just wow. Just wow, the scan looks great. Like Asuka, I've been in love with Asuka since she came over the WWE. I liked her when she was in New Japan, but started to fall for her more here in the WWE. Her undefeated streak, her just putting down the title on NXT. I cannot wait to see and get my hands on the newer Asuka. I love playing as Asuka in this year, and hopefully I'm gonna enjoy playing her as next year. And then we have Naomi, where her Feeling the Glow attire. Hopefully, I cannot wait to see her in this game with the Feeling the Glow. I'm still not a huge fan of Feeling the Glow, but I love the entrance. The entrance is great. As you can see in the background, the SmackDown Live. And I cannot wait to see this game, just like, it looks great, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Up next, we have another picture of The Miz. The Miz looking great. Like, wow. The Miz, just wow. Just, I don't even know what to say. Just look at that face scan. The Maurice scan just looking phenomenal. The Intercontinental Championship, like I said, looking great. Cannot wait. And then we have another Ember Moon picture. Ember Moon, just like I said, she is a huge thing as she's doing her little two-finger thing. Cannot wait. And then we have another Shinsuke Nakamura looking tight, as some might say. I'm really digging the attire. At first I didn't like it, but it grows on you. It grows on you. And then we have Batista looking juiced. And Batista, cannot wait. He is a pre-order bonus, I believe, with a John Cena Enough, or the Cena edition, and then I bet you could buy him as DLC later on. Batista looking great. I just cannot wait to get my hands on Batista. I was personally going to add him into Universe mode, and then I heard about the Nuff Said edition, and I'm just going to wait. And if you see him in Universe mode next year, then cannot wait to get my hands on him. And then we have Kurt Angle. We have the old and the new version of Kurt Angle. Honestly, it looks weird for the older version of Angle. Angle with the hair, just, I don't know if I'm digging it. I honestly don't know if I'm digging the hair. I was like really hoping that the hair was gonna look cool, like use an older Angle and a newer Angle, but the older Angle honestly looks better because the new Angle just looks like it's the old Angle and they just plastered hair on it, and it just, I don't know. I'm not digging it, but you got two versions of Kurt Angle. Cannot wait to play as the Olympic gold medalist with that one Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. But cannot wait to see him back in a WWE game. Then we got one more, a Shinsuke Nakamura doing the little arrow thing. Like I said, I loved his entrance this year, and hopefully I like it next year. And then we have another picture of Brock Lesnar with that. You can finally see the Universal Championship. It looks great. Just wow. I'm really loving that new I'm loving the Intercontinental, but I'm loving the new Universal Championship on Brock. Just fits him great. And look at Paul Heyman and another version of Brock Lesnar there. You can see the Raw Arena in the background. Like I said, cannot wait to get my hands on these two. Then you have the glorious one, Bobby Roode. And can I say, this model is looking glorious. Cannot wait to play as Roode, to hit that glorious DDT. And like I said, we're going to look at some of the entrances. And the last entrance we will be looking at is Bobby Roode's. And I'm saving the best for last. But let's get into the last image before we start going into the entrances. And the last image is of the Usos, and with their day one-ish gimmicks. And I don't know if I really like how one of them is wearing, I believe it's Jay is wearing the shorts. I could be wrong, but Jay's wearing the shorts and Jimmy's wearing the pants. I don't know. I kind of like how both of them wear the pants, and to me, it just feels weird, but you know what? It makes it easier to commentate over once you get the hang of who's who. So, hopefully we get to see these two. They, as you can see in the background, they have their new Titantron, and I cannot wait to get my hands on these two. But like I said, I promised some new entrances, and we're gonna start it off with Sanity. Sanity's entrance in the NXT arena, and let's get into this.
making his way to the ring, accompanied by Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, and Nikki Cross, representing Sanity from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 225 pounds, Eric Young.
Byron, here comes probably the most unpredictable superstar on the roster today.
Yeah, I don't even think Eric Young knows what he's going to do next.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
So that was Sanity's entrance. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I love it every time. I've been a huge fan of Sanity since they debuted. Went through every variation of them, watched them to go. I loved them all the same. But this version of Sanity just fits the game and fits real life. New NXT Tag Team Champions. So if Sanity is in the game, will we see the Authors of Pain with Paul Ellery? Cannot wait to hear if they are. But Sanity looking phenomenal. As you can see, Nikki Cross runs back and forth. You have Killian Dane doing a little bit of that mosh pit. Sorry, it wasn't Killian Dane. It was Alexander Wolf doing the mosh pit. Killian Dane just standing there. The presence of Killian Dane. Eric Young. Just, it all looks and feels great. And then you have JoJo on the microphone instead of Eden Styles this year. JoJo sounds phenomenal. I love it. And then you can just hear the presence of the WWE NXT universe there. And it echoes and it makes you feel real, like you're part of it. It just sucks you in. Just, everything sounds great. But the commentary just seems very, it doesn't pull me in yet. Honestly, the commentary has always been a sour spot for me. I always just suck it up. But hopefully, one of these days, they get it right. They can do it in 2K, NBA 2K. I've seen them do it and I play it. Just, WWE it sounds, the pauses sound just off. I don't know. This one was kind of the better one of it. But when you get down to some of the other entrances, you're gonna feel it and it feels weird. So, the entrance we have up next is none other than the Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And I hope they still have the AJ Styles with them in the game. But we will have to wait to find out. And let's get into it.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Luke Gallows making his way to the ring right now.
And he looks like he's ready to make short work of his opponent here tonight.
I don't think I remember the last time he looked this motivated, guys.
That's a scary thought, Cole. Even before tonight, I don't think I've seen too many superstars more motivated than him.
Wow. I loved it. I love their entrance. It's a very simple entrance, but it just lets it go across. I like the new feel of the club. It looks great, seems great, looks great in the arena. as you can see, the Raw thing on the top doesn't change like it used to. And I like that a little better, because it just didn't work all the time and it just made it feel weird. And you can see the new ring post, and the ring post look great. Oh my goodness, the ring post looks great. And I love the lighting, I love everything. So far, the game has sold me and I want to play it. I love how they like the videos is everywhere. It seems real. It seems like something you can watch on TV. So let's get into the next entrance, and the next entrance is actually Ember Moon's. So let's get into this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Here comes a woman who many are saying is the future of the women's division. Ember Moon.
Forget the future, Michael. I'd like to call Ember Moon the present.
I don't know who's more excited to get this one going, these women or this crowd.
Or Saxton.
Jeez, would you relax already? I know this is a big match, but you need to be bouncing up and down like that. Come on, it's creepy.
In my personal opinion, Ember Moon's entrance just looks great. It feels a little sped up, but like you said, you can't have like 5 minutes just in an entrance, you know? So it does feel a little sped up. Her scream just seems a little off. But other than that, like, it looks great. The commentary with this clip just sounded great. I loved how Corey Graves just tells Byron Saxton to sit down and stop jumping around. That's what seems and feels real. So that's what we want as a WWE like player, the game. And it makes you feel like you're part of the game. So I honestly want more commentary like that, and hopefully we get more of it. And I just love the duo of Saxton and Michael Cole and Corey Graves. I love it. Sounds so good. And then so next off we have none other than the A-lister, The Miz with Maurice, and let's get into this.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Awesome!
I came to the game to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maurice, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
No shortage of confidence on the Miz's face tonight.
Actually, I think that's arrogance.
Would you agree, Corey, that this match will be anything but easy for him?
This is the WWE, Cole. There is no such thing as easy matches here. You know that.
Honestly, The Miz and just the model and Maurice's model just looks so good. I love it. It honestly, I've always been a huge Miz fan, or Misfit, whatever you want to call us. And this year they finally did the Miz right. Other than that, I think it was like 2K14, 15 when he came out with the air balloons and the championship. That was a phenomenal Miz entrance. Just a lot of the entrances just seemed really off. I don't know. Last year they tried, it just didn't seem right. But this entrance, it just seems great. Like, it fits the A-lister, and then the Intercontinental Championship with the lights, Maurice, just everything looks great. Maurice kind of has a little staleness every now and then, as you can see with her little hand thing, and then the first kiss, like, they never really make contact, which may be, like, just how they were for a while, where they weren't kissing, but they were, like, getting right next to each other's noses. But I really like it. Cannot wait to get the Miz in universe mode / just playing as him. I've always loved the feel of playing as Miz. It's another dynamic, and it just cannot wait to get Miz and everyone else. But the main man we all been waiting for, none other than the glorious one, Bobby Roode. And let's get into this.
Making his way to the ring, from Toronto, weighing in at 235 pounds, the NXT Champion, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode making his way to the ring now.
In all his gloriousness, Cole.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
What a glorious entrance that is. Bobby Roode, the man that just made his debut on SmackDown Live, the glorious one, the only. Wow. Bobby Roode, his entrance is just glorious. It really is. I love Bobby Roode's entrance. With the lazy Susan just going in a slow motion. Like I was talking about Ember Moon, not everybody can have the slow entrances, but Bobby Roode just, it makes you just, so pumped. Just flexing everything. Wow. Just, like, it is amazing how phenomenal and glorious his entrance is. You can hear the fans just singing along. It felt right. Everything but the commentary. Alright? When he said, simply amazing. It should have been simply glorious, not amazing. So get it right. But no, it's just little things like that that can really sell the game more. It just makes it feel real, and it just makes you want to play it more, you know? The more hours you can get out of it, the better you feel about the product you bought. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's been all. That's been the wrap up. And hopefully, next week we get more. I know there's been a lot of new stuff that has been confirmed, like new match types. You can save match types now, and it's just been amazing. I cannot wait to see everything. Like, Fatal 5-Ways now are legal. You can make 2 out of 3 falls matches. You can make escape only in the cage matches. You can use either version of the elimination chamber you want. It just seems like you can have fun with the game now, and like actually make it realistic, I guess if you want to say that. And it seems like they're listening to us, and they're trying the hardest to give us a great game. And I love the crowd. If you really look at Bobby Roode's entrance after looking at Roode, you can see the crowd. The crowd just looks great. The crowd looks real. And honestly, that's all I can ask for. So I've been Kevin Ion, and we will see you on the next installment of the weekend wrap up for 2K18. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.